In the fight against Alzheimer's disease, every bit of progress comes with caution.
However, local leaders in the field are hopeful today. As News Center Maine's David Guilford explains, they're about to get another tool to help find that disease early.
We could diagnose this earlier without having to do a PET scan or something costly.
Nearly 6 million Americans likely live with Alzheimer's disease, according to the National Institutes of Health. Many don't yet know it. The FDA just approved marketing for the first lab diagnostic spinal fluid test to identify the degenerative disease early and possibly cheaper than other methods, like PET scans.
Diagnosis sometimes it happens after symptoms have already been around for a while. And we know the pathology starts way earlier, like 20 years earlier, maybe even 30 years earlier.
Drew Wyman runs Maine's chapter of the Alzheimer's Association. Every advancement in fighting the incurable disease comes with caution, but he's thrilled with the new test and the level of research in the field right now.
What a great option for doctors to have in their toolkit to say, we could diagnose this earlier without having to do a PET scan or something costly.
Every test has its advantages and its disadvantages.
Dr. Eric Dinnerstein agrees this could be another useful tool, but the PET scan, which looks like an MRI, can map out the brain and show him more, while this new test will likely be less expensive.
Yes, a spinal tap traditionally with its associated tests is cheaper, but it's still very expensive. Other existing tests are covered by Medicare and Medicaid. An amyloid-based PET scan is traditionally not covered by Medicare and Medicaid and can cost more than a few $1,000s.
On the treatment side, 1 year ago in June, the FDA gave accelerated approval to Aduhelm, a treatment meant to catch Alzheimer's early and reduce the fluids that carry its degenerative effects. But the treatment lacks support from the FDA's own advisement committee, and Medicare refuses to cover it outside of clinical trials. Dinnerstein said he's working to bring clinical trials to Maine Med. Wyman said it could be the beginning of breakthroughs to come.
We know the first drug treatment for any disease is not going to be the cure. It's probably not going to be that great. But the fact is it started and that it is invigorating the field and there's stuff happening is exciting.
In Scarborough, David Guilford, News Center, Maine.